USA, Canada, Russia, Tim Theory, and Rob Saint's cousin, Yuri Romanoff, are gonna show you why we will dominate this country.
Well, Joey, we're gonna get to see a new wrestler here. Tag team called the Axis Powers, which is Timothy Theory and Yuri Romanoff, a Ukrainian wrestler, Mexican wrestler, Sabre Gold. I mean, this is... And then you got DeVito.
Well, where did DeVito find the Ukrainian? In some men's room?
Joey, I'm going to see if we can get an update on Johnny Chill. And
okay, Sabre Gold and the big man from the Ukraine. Sabre Gold trying to work on speed, but the Ukrainian is much bigger. He takes him down, and okay, we had a little bit of a malfunction in our audio equipment, but we're back with you wrestling fans, but I'm sure you've been enjoying this match. Yuri Romanoff tries to kick Sabre Gold, but misses him, and Gold rolls him over in a small package. Could it be? No. Yuri takes Sabre Gold down, goes for the pin. I thought he had him, but he didn't. DeVito wanted him to have him. And the tag is made, and here comes Justin Trudeau's favorite athlete, as Doug DeVito likes to say, Timothy Theory. Rey Calitri in the ring right now. Yuri Romanoff, we got to find out something more about this big man. Where DeVito found him, I have no idea. But DeVito put this new tag team together. Timothy Theory yelling at Rey Calitri. The pride of Puerto Rico, Rey Calitri in there with Timothy Theory.
I don't want to cut you off, but I got general manager's coming in right now, Angelo Johns. And he's going to give us an update on the John Tella, Johnny Chill incident.
Oh, my favorite general manager is here.
How you guys doing? So basically what's going on right now is that John Chill is being seen by the EMTs. He's going to be okay. And John Tella definitely will not be suspended because we are going to be looking at a rematch in the near future for Johnny Chill and John Tella. These two have a lot of history together, and we're going to let them do exactly what they want to do at the right time in the right place. So get ready, guys. Look forward to a great match.
Thank you so much, Mr. Johns. As much as I appreciate Johnny Chill's toughness and willingness to get in there, at any point do you feel concerned about his physical safety given the state of John Tella, who has obviously no respect for anybody?
I mean, of course, there's, anything can happen in a match at any given time. And, Johnny Chill, there's definitely a size difference between the two without a doubt. But he's a fighter, and he's shown that by even attempting to have this rematch with John Tella and showing up here tonight and giving everything that he's got for the fans. He's a tough competitor, and we're going to give him exactly what he wants. He deserves at least that.
Appreciate it, Mr. Johns. Thank you so much for joining us and giving us that update. And fans, you heard it here. Check in the upcoming months and weeks. Go to the website, and at the end of the program, there'll be updates to upcoming events. When Johnny Chill will get his rematch against John Tella and Joey G. I'm hoping that it's going to happen on television so we can cover it and see. Love to see some justice in the end.
I think these great wrestling fans would love to see it on TV, especially the ones who, can't get to New Jersey because they have to fly in. But then again, Johnny Chill's got to recuperate and wait for the right time. He can't be impatient. He's got to be strong enough to get in there with John Tella.
We appreciate it. Thank you very much for stopping by, Angelo Johns. Fans, stay tuned for updates on that. And we don't want to take away from this great matchup, Joey. We get to see some great talent here, and this is quite an international matchup because you have Puerto Rico represented, Mexico, Canada, and the Ukraine. So, I mean, this is truly an international matchup. And then you got Doug DeVito out there.
That's fantasy land.
Basically has this new tag team, but you have to say that he has been calling in a lot of new talent.
Well, Angelo Johns has done a phenomenal job in bringing in the
Joe,
best.
you don't have to butter him up because he's right out here.
Right.
I know you're looking for a pay raise.
I was looking for a $50 bill, but...
it's bad enough when every time you're out, the guy picks up the check. Every once in a while, maybe you should pick up a check.
I pick up the check and I give it right back to him.
And look at DeVito there jumping in involvement. I know Angelo Johns, a lot of the fans ask us, it's really difficult for the referee to maintain control in a tag match. Any idea maybe having two referees in a tag matchup?
There's a lot of talent in the ring, and he can only be looking at one place at one time, you know what I mean? So he's got to do his job and do the best that he can to make sure everything's done fairly, but it's not easy to do, as we've seen a couple times here tonight. There's a lot of guys out there that will do absolutely anything to get victorious in their matchup.
Mr. Johns, I just want to let you know that was my idea about having the two referees, but as usual, my good friend Gino stole it, but that's okay. I think we need to have two referees in a tag team match, especially when it's a championship match.
Well, you know what I think we should do so we can end this debate? I think we should try it one time. There's nothing wrong with... There's nothing wrong with trying something once, and if it doesn't work, not to try it once again. So absolutely, I think that's something that we should consider in the near future. That way we get the absolute best outcome of the match that's possible and give all these deserving superstars with all this talent the shot that they need.
And the other thing, I was so happy when you were the guest referee in one of the most important matches that ever took place here in ECPW on Adrenaline TV. I think that sometimes we need a referee that's big, that's strong, that can take control, and we need to do that in some of the matches too.
I'll tell you, listen, Joey, I'll be honest with you. The reason why I wanted to referee that match was not because I can handle myself in the ring, but because I knew that Dan the Man would have something up his sleeve, and we need to ensure that we have an actual winner and end the debate who's better against the two. And we've seen an incredible matchup then and tonight. Those superstars did a phenomenal job, and I can't say that this is the end for Dan the Man, and this is just the beginning for Mr. Kenny Bangle.
Well, I'd have to say this, that you've done a tremendous job so far, and I think all the wrestlers want, as do the fans. Let's see a fair match up there. Let the better man win. Let the talent show and rise to the top. And obviously, beautiful drop kick here by Sabre Gold. These fans have responded. The crowds have been up. More talent is wanting to come in. I just look at it as ECPW is a very up-and-coming, rising phoenix out of the ashes type of thing, Joey. It was always good, but it seems to be better as ever.
I don't want to blow smoke or kiss up, but Angelo, you have done a great job, and I tell you, the wrestling, not only the wrestling fans, but myself, Gino Caruso, and the boys in the back appreciate what you have done for ECPW.
Well, Joey, like I said a few weeks ago, ECPW is on its way to bigger and better things, and I'm going to make sure that I stick right by its side, making sure it goes exactly where it needs to be.
Right now, Joey, we see the Axis Powers have taken control of this matchup, and it looks like Doug DeVito may have another find on here with this Yuri Romanoff.
And DeVito seems to be happy with his new tag team. Where did he find Yuri Romanoff? I mean, did he go to the Ukraine? Was he in Europe, DeVito?
He may have been scouting over there. He may have somebody over there scouting for him.
Yeah. Oh, Gino, we said enough nice things about Angelo Johns tonight that you think he should take us for dinner somewhere?
I think you've been jockeying for that for a while, Joey.
Anytime you guys are ready, for sure, we'll make it happen. Absolutely.
I'm ready right now. Why don't you go get us a couple of burgers?
Joey, let's concentrate on this matchup here, Joey, for 1 minute, please. You know, we're not giving enough credit to Sabre Gold and Rey Calitri, tag team. They have formed quite a nice tag team themselves.
Definitely one of the newest tag teams on the market for sure, and I think they're doing a great job as of right now. Really coexisting together, doing everything they can to ensure their victory.
2 masked wrestlers, 1 on each side, Joey G. I mean, that's something you don't always see.
Angelo in the match with the Kodiak Bear, and he looked like he had his foot on the ropes. The referee counted 3. Well, we asked you to review that tape to see what happened there because it was unfortunate.
Yes, I've seen a little bit what happened, but the tape will be in review, and we'll definitely make sure that we cover those bases. Like we just discussed, the referee's eyes can only be in one place at one time, and there's always a lot going on. So definitely will be in review, and maybe some changes will be made next time those two get into the ring together. It's possible that we could see a rematch of that kind in the near future as well.
That would be great, but meanwhile, DeVito on the ring apron having a
He's
discussion with the
distracting
referee.
and this is the problem that we have.
Somebody should knock DeVito right off the apron.
Unfortunately, the referee was distracted.
Yeah.
Wrestling fans, Joey G, Gino Caruso, and Angelo Johns saying so long from the Garden State.